everybody, my name is Ryunn Eldred, and welcome back to another episode of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, a part of the Master Collection. Volume 1, because they still haven't put out Volume 2 yet. But if you guys missed the last episode, you can find it in the index card up above, in which we did the Virtuous Mission. We did it 100% stealth, never got caught. We were so good. 1 week later.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal.
Everything is nominal.
Antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous Mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So in
how
other
does
words,
it feel to be a
don't mess
patient
up.
in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean
Wanted it
Fox
to
is
back
going to
off a
die?
little bit.
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed.
Better.
We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
I don't know if I'm 100% accurate on this,
This
but
morning,
weren't
I had a
Cuban
meeting with the
cigars
CIA.
made illegal in the
They
U.S.,
decided when they were
especially
gonna
during the
execute
Cuban
us?
Missile
No.
Crisis?
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
I should have
buddy.
contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yep.
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected.
Yeah.
Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
Yeah.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
Oh, so you want me to take out
What
your
if
rival?
we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
All right.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in
Oh,
touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
And lose us you shall. God, I am just getting beaten up by trees. But hey, we landed back in Russia. Not as graceful as a landing as last time, but hey. Anybody else here? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Echoing from, like, the
This
trees?
is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
That's
From
good.
square 0. My frequency is 140.85.
140.85.
I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous Mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
So I take
Understood.
that back. This is still
Commencing
a stealth
Operation
mission.
Snake Eater.
Yay, Snake Eater. Boom. It's like I'm remembering how to play real quick. Right, we're gonna take that snake so that way we have food for later. Ooh, what a girl. Alright, so I do know the first Keratin frog is in this area. Oh, found it. There you are, my froggy. I'm gonna have to shoot it. Right, we're gonna pass up this way to Dremushij North. Look at that mighty snake right there. Alright. Heard that too, right? Look at you just waiting to dingle on top of me. Alright. Here's our crashed aircraft. And now we have D-Horse from Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Hi, nice to see you too.
That arm still hurt?
It's a little rickety. It cracks every time I extend my arm,
What are you
but
doing
you know,
here?
it feels great. Really? Really?
Go home.
Hey, can you not injure me at the start of my mission?
Drew and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
Damn, Snake, you're just getting owned.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
But my stuff was inside there. My picture of Yuki. I was gonna recover that.
Stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Hi, Sorrow.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Both? Your Resident Evil ass
You don't know the
looking
truth.
poncho.
But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
It's a fashion statement.
If we meet again, I'll kill you.
Will you stop breaking my shit?
Now, go home.
Like, I literally just started this game 23 minutes ago. You probably fractured 2 more of my ribs, bruised my ego, and definitely just shattered my hand.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
What the hell is this?
food. We're gonna keep the python.
Not too bad. Disgusting. Pretty tasty. Answer me.
While falling, press the action button above branches.
What's wrong?
Who's that?
Okay, there we go. Ooh. Alright, just hold steady.
Huh? Who's... Speak. Shake the rope bridge.
Okay, just keep going, keep going. Go, go, go. So I've been seen, but I haven't killed anybody, which is the main importance. I was like, at this difficulty, it's gonna be hard to just not, you know... It's gonna be hard to go undetected, but if I can... Ooh, I caught something. I caught a birdie. Anything up here that is collectible? AK-47, nice. For when I'm wanting one of those real tactical days. Well, this is a good time as any to... We gotta secure the perimeter. See? Look, there's some right over here. We would have never known about that bug juice. Come here, rat. Alright, so we got the rat. What else do we need to get? Bum, bum. Got another snake.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots?
La li li la lu.
Answer me.
La li la la lu la la.
Trapped.
Get down!
Damn, gangster hold on that too.
There is your answer.
I like how she avoids answering the question of like whether or not she's our ally, because she doesn't give us la li le le lu. Snake's like, huh? I feel like that's a little unnecessary, but you could definitely
The
tell
name's
where
Eva.
Snake's staring. Yep, Snake's head's in the game.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Oh, the religious,
What happened to Adam?
undertones. Adam, Eve, Snake.
Colonel Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
She's gonna
you
swallow my
were.
apple. Whole
Yes.
biblical
Why?
repertoire here.
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
Stomps out his Cuban for it, so yeah.
The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you?
It's the hush puppy.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
It's always the safest way in.
First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Seems
right,
sound.
Let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you.
Ooh. What are you gonna do for moi?
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Not after boss, no.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your
listening
condition,
in
you
on
really
our
ought to be back in the
conversations.
ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll save. And we're gonna save here. What are you doing, Eve? Or Eva? Oh, hey.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out
Snake
of here.
just has an issue with looking at faces,
Don't
doesn't
forget
he?
your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
All right. Let's do this.
I see him!
Ugh. Ugh. No. Damn it. Ah. Wonder if I could hide from him under the bed. About to see if there's any camouflage down here that would have made me more, more invisible. Look at shoot down the door.
Move!
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Weapons. We're gonna go with the Mark 22 Hush Puppy.
Imagination. My imagination. What's wrong? Nothing here. Just my imagination. Where did that come from?
Come on.
Where did he go?
Come on. Just fall for the trap. That's all I want you to do. Here you're walking around out here. got zombie face paint. That's pretty sick.
Where did that come from? Go.
Food. Eat the python.
This tastes great.
Doing great here. Alright, we got 2 left. Alright, I know where the last guy is. Just need to creep through to right about here to where I can see him and whoop. I got C-Med out of it. Nice. I wonder what else I could get out of these guys. Ointment. Military grade ration. Uh-oh.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Ocelot! Hey, buddy. Looks like you framed up that necklace pretty good.
That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
How to grope
this bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice
You
gun,
heard me.
I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing.
Damn, school him, Snake.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Baiting him.
We'll see.
Damn, that was a hella good kick. Bro, she just backflipped a motorcycle off of Ocelot.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Pretty good, kid.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
Mommy!
You'll regret
Snake
something.
beat me up again!
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
We'll go. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's make sure we get everything from here. I don't think we have any more people to worry about, so let's worry about grabbing everything we can. Alright, so we got everything that we got the thing that was in that locker. Can't open those ones. Do these lockers open? Nope. That right there's the smoke grenade, yep. Alright, so I want to go that way and follow her, but I am missing a bunch of Croton, little froggies right on back this way that we're gonna run through and just gather. Because I want to try to get all 64. Like, that's gonna be a challenge in of itself, but it's one that I'm wanting to try. Yep, I'm gonna alert you. It's all good though. Drumunchish. Food. Getting the shakes.
Hey, this works. Hey, this works.
Alright, cool. Alright, so good. We're gonna be going over this way, the swampland. Which is gonna be great, because now we could get everything we need from the swampland. Bum. Sorry, Phasmophobia sent me a tweet. Alright, so let's look here. Swampland. I do know where the two here are, because we found them prior and then realized you're not allowed to stab things. Oh! Food.
Pretty tasty.
Alright. Got the little guy right there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can get out of there. And let's keep going. General curiosity at this point. Well, looks like I can't try to take the goat. So we're just gonna kill it. Get some food out of it. A grenade and a stun. And here we go, the other one. Alright, so we got 5, 6, we got... Shit. 6, we did not get 7. We got the swampland, which means we need to go northbound. Alright, food. Russian rations.
Sick.
Alligator?
What can I say?
And there we go. Oh my god, I can't look at the maps. Alright, so that's 7. Climb the tree in the middle of the area. Alright. I see it.
The hand gets shot. The aim.
Who's that?
HQ response.
This is HQ.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Is that him? I see him.
Come on, come on, come on. Chaff grenade, nice.
Who's that? Radio.
Alright, here we go. And now my stomach's growling again. Food. Indian grill. Let's eat.
Can't complain. Not too bad.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Cure. Leech. Medicine. Blood sucking leeches. Alright. Which part of the map am I at here? Done that. Bum bum. Okay, so there is a Keratin. Alright, so there is one up here. Good to know. I nailed it.
What's wrong?
And there we go, we're back in Roosevelt. Alright. And the only the only frog that we had here was the one that was right here under the stairs that we shot with the AK-47. So I think we are good to be continuing on. With that said, where's my mouse trap? Backpack. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Go Major Zero
Looks like
real
you've
quick.
got rid of all the ocelots.
Yeah.
Now proceed with the rescue of Sokolov. According to Eva, you should start by going to the crevice to the north and...
Can we trust her?
What's that?
Eva is with the KGB, isn't she? Can I really believe what she says? How do I know she won't double-cross me?
There are no guarantees in espionage, Snake, only calculated guesses. At this point in time, the KGB stands nothing to gain by stabbing us in the back.
So you're saying I can trust her?
I'm saying the chance that she'll betray you is low.
Ah.
Of course, we checked the route she gave you against our own data. It looks like a pretty solid infiltration route. It makes good use of weak spots in the enemy's defenses. You shouldn't have any problems. Follow the route Eva showed you and proceed with the mission.
Roger.
First, enter the cave through the crevice. Eva said it was to the north, so head that way.
Is this even on? It is on. Alright, let's go ahead and check with... let's go ahead and save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes, I am. Alright, everybody, with that being said, we're gonna end this episode
Snake,
here.
have you seen Earth versus the Spider?
Movie trivia!
It's about this spider that suddenly mutates into a giant monster. They bring it into the city in a state of hibernation, but it wakes up and starts wrecking the place.
So why did the spider turn huge?
I told you,
Eight-legged freaks.
it suddenly mutated.
Yeah, right.
Snake, it's people like you that take all the fun out of watching movies. Always nitpicking and taking things too seriously. Honestly, why even bother? Look, the important thing isn't that it got big.
Then what is important?
The fact that there's a huge spider destroying the city. Suspend your disbelief. That's the whole point of movies.
Love it. Love paramedics movie trivias. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry that not a lot gets done in these. I am playing on the extreme difficulty, which means there's a lot of backtracking, retrying, trial and error, not error. But that being said, if you missed anything in the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Snake Eater playthrough, you can find it in the bottom left in-screen annotation, which we did the Virtuous Mission. If you want to see my initial first ever playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater when I did it in the HD pack, you can find it in the upper left in-screen annotation. Bottom right will take you to subscribe. The upper right will take you to the Death Stranding Director's Cut, another game made by Kojima Productions from the beautiful, wonderful mind of Hideo Kojima. Make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified when videos come out, and I will see you in the next video. Toodaloo, everybody.